Normandy countryside is littered with fragments from the mighty tank battles of the summer of 1944. This particular field, though, is special. It is the final battlefield of Germany's greatest panzer ace, Michael Wittman. Also known as the Black Baron, he destroyed 168 tanks in his career and became a hero of the Third Reich. Killed here on August 8, 1944, controversy still surrounds his death. Specifically, who fired the shot that claimed his life? Military historian Norm Christie and his team have come to Normandy to re-examine the evidence and determine once and for all who killed Michael Wittman. Sinto, Normandy, the site where Michael Wittman's remains were found in 1983. Over the years, many have claimed they killed the Black Baron. The British believe they fired the fatal shot.
Quite frankly, I'm quite pleased that I got rid of it.
Others believe Typhoon aircraft hit his tank with rockets.
It was found with the turret blown off. Only a Typhoon could have done that.
While others think a Canadian tank hit him.
I believe the Sherbrooks did knock out Michael Wittman.
To solve the mystery of who killed Michael Wittman, Norm Christie and his team will survey the battlefield from every angle, compare the armor of both sides, and re-examine the reports of the tank crews who fought in Wittman's final battle. The men of the Canadian Sherbrooks, the British Northamptonshire Yeomanry, and finally the German Panzer Corps, including Michael Wittman himself, the center of the controversy. Michael Wittman is born in 1914 and grows up a farm boy with ambition for greater things. At 19, Wittman joins the military and quickly makes his way up through the ranks. By the war's outbreak in 1939, he is serving in the Führer's own elite guard, the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler of the Waffen SS. Commanding a self-propelled gun, he quickly distinguishes himself on the battlefield, earning a reputation as a fearless leader. But this is only the beginning for Michael Wittman. In the spring of 1943, he is given command of one of Germany's most fearsome weapons, the Tiger tank. Assigned to the Eastern Front, Wittman's bold tactics claim an impressive 56 tanks and artillery pieces in just over 6 months. By the end of January 1944, his overall tally soars to an amazing 100 kills. His exploits become headline news throughout Germany, dubbed the Black Baron by both friend and foe. In February, Wittman is decorated by Hitler himself. But for all the accolades, his greatest victory still lies ahead, battling the Allied invasion force on the Western Front. June 6, 1944, the Allies launched their invasion of Normandy. The German High Command quickly orders 4 divisions forward to reinforce the Normandy front, including the 2nd Company of the 101st SS Panzer Battalion, now commanded by Michael Wittman. On June 13th, as a column of British armor rolls in to occupy the village of Villers-Bocage, the Black Baron pulls up just outside town. Military historian Norm Christie retraces Michael Wittman's steps in Villers-Bocage that day.
I'm with Daniel Taylor, who's an expert on the Battle of Villers-Bocage, and he's going to explain what happened on June 13th, 1944. So what was happening here with Wittman's Tigers?
Well, they'd found themselves in this little lane. They'd been advancing from Belgium for about 5 or 6 days. The unit was strung out across hundreds of miles. They'd managed to get here with 5 tanks. The place presents pretty good cover.
So they're encamped along this lane?
Yeah, dispersed along it, yes.
So what happens in the morning?
Well, in the morning, Wittman's roused by the sound of tanks coming along the road.
So they're literally, what, 200 yards away?
About that. He'd have seen as the turrets went along that line.
Right up on top of here?
Up there, yes.
Okay, so now Wittman What's his reaction to this?
Well, he's got very few options left open to him. There's probably an argument about what he should have done, but what he decided to do was attack.
Ich hatte keine Zeit, meine Kompanie aufzustellen. Ich musste schnell handeln. Ich fuhr los mit nur einem Panzer bis zur Säule und überraschte die Engländer genauso viel, wie sie mich überrascht haben.
Wittmann's come barreling across the field. First shot, takes out a Firefly.
He's hitting them from, what, 50 yards?
If that, yes. Point blank range.
So he's not going to miss.
The rest of his unit is to try to engage A squadron up on the top of the hill you can see there. And he's come across the field and he runs into a column of transport. They all start bursting into flame.
So now he's going to drive into town and he's leaving dead and burnt out vehicles behind him. So the guys in the village, do they know what's going to hit them?
Absolutely not, no. It's going to be a big, rude surprise to them any second now. So Wittmann's come down, he's run into these 4 Cromwell tanks, which you think might have a bit of a chance against him. He managed to get a couple of shots off at the Tiger before he's taken out. They just bounce off.
So they're bouncing off at, what, 50 yards?
50 yards, no distance at all. The following Cromwell has pulled behind this wall and pulled into the courtyard of that building.
Right.
That's commanded by Captain Dias.
I suddenly saw this Tiger tank shooting down the main street. I got the driver to reverse our tank into a farmyard. And in the next moment, to my astonishment, with no gunner in our gunner seat, the Tiger went right in front of me.
Unfortunately for the Cromwell, the gunners just got out to have a pee. And so there's no way that he can fire. With the
so he's missed a glorious chance.
Glorious chance. The Tiger's passing side on right in front of him. No way of firing. The Tiger then passes on, turns into the high street. Another target-rich environment.
Wittmann's rampage claims a total of 12 tanks and 15 other vehicles, all in a little under 10 minutes. Deciding not to push his luck any further, he retreats back through the village.
So how many tanks and soft-skin vehicles did he get credited for this attack?
Well, the Germans credited him with an entire regiment.
In diesem Ort prallten die Panzer zusammen. In den engen Straßen wurde eine stärkere amerikanische Panzereinheit gestellt und zusammengeschossen. Seit dem ersten Tag der Invasion haben die Angloamerikaner rund 1000 schwere und schwerste Panzer verloren.
Wittmann's attack on the British is a huge gamble that pays off. With it, he single-handedly breaks the Allies' momentum and stalls their advance out of Normandy. For his actions at Villers-Bocage, the Black Baron is once again decorated by Adolf Hitler. The ambitious farm boy has now become a living legend. But Wittmann's luck is running out. In less than 2 months, the Third Reich's mighty Black Baron will be dead, leaving behind an enduring mystery surrounding his death.